Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings and blessings, beautiful, bountiful, blissful Ascension Star family, my divinity to yours. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for your love, light support, your appreciation, your participation, your hearted comments, your likes and shares, generosity, importantly, significantly, creatively, magnificently, is our collective unite in light. As warriors, light workers, way showers, beacons, shifting and uplifting people and planet into paradise. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today I speak to you on the Ascension symptoms. Not in-depthly, briefly, but to highlight importance of what you are going through personally. And of course, as a planetary collective, we are all enduring some kind of symptom as we go through the process individually and of course collectively on this journey of ascension. I want to begin with sharing very quickly that I myself is going through a massive upgrade, and it began just a few days before the 888 LIONS STARGATE portal activation. I am going through a DNA upgrade, a cellular upgrade, a genetic shift in consciousness, and of course many of you are possibly going through in accordance to your vibration. I went through a very similar upgrade in December last year, sometime the middle, for approximately 6 going on to 8 weeks. And at the time, I thought it might have been the influenza, but I did not show symptoms of having the influenza, except for the fact that I had what I have now is the tightening of the chest. And of course, at that time, I lost my voice. At that time, Spirit prompted me very strongly to come online. I started the channel, but for a few weeks did nothing, except for, of course, upload a few of Diana's shorts and other shorts, just to keep the energy of the channel buoyant. And at the time I was asked to come online, within a few days of still contemplating what it is that I need to bring first, and having set the intention for perhaps I do need a little bit more time, Spirit used that time as the appropriation to give me an upgrade, or to put me through an upgrade. And so it took on quite a bit of my energy. I lost my voice, and I thought that's quite peculiar, because you want me to come online, but you have taken away the very tool that I need. And what I realized is, what we ask for is what we get, and of course that I know, but it's always impressing and impressive and creative how Spirit works to use that time in a mutual way. I needed time, and of course Spirit utilized the same time to put me through a expansion of consciousness, a downloading process, and of course a variation of frequencies to bring me online for what they knew that I was going to do or about to do that I did not know that I was about to do, and that was to channel the royal family. And of course, that's where the bulk of the journey began, or the major part of the journey began. So what happens in an upgrade? Many things. So I bring you now the insight. So affecting us individually, collectively, consciously, on our soul journey or sojourn, which is a personal spiritual growth, a time when many symptoms affect ourselves and everyone differently, individually, uniquely to you. And although as a collective we may feel or share similar experiences, know that yours is unique and special for you, because your vibration and frequency differs from mine. So you could say that a lot of us are going through a dark night of the soul, and we shall go through this dark night of the soul many times as necessary, repeatedly, to clear, to cleanse, to purify, and to pretty ourselves up, to literally face our fears, our challenges and difficulties. So in essence, what we are going through is an expansion of ourselves. Headaches, migraines, heavy-headedness, dizziness, because of a build-up of head pressure, the brain adjusting to downloads, of course, higher frequencies. And you can experience the same or similar in your ears. Of course, the eye area, activations for higher channeling of higher spiritual connectivity. And what it does is it peels away the many layers of density of parts of you that are obscure, parts of you that are veiled, parts of you that are curtained, to open up these curtains of intuition, to uplift the veils, to peel away the layers, so that you have higher intuition, clarified intuition, and of course, clairvoyance, clairaudience. So this is a time for you to focus. It is a time to bring you into focus. It is a time of letting go. Fatigue, exhaustion, restlessness, lethargy are some of the symptoms. Some of us are going through hormonal imbalances. Of course, we call it the change of life, menopausal. But do not only discount it to that. You are going through hormonal imbalances because you're upgrading, right? And a lack of focus and concentration. Some of us may feel grumpy, moody, restless, out of sorts, in need of extra relaxation, rest, even sleep. It is time to start nourishing your body. Food cravings, extra salt or sugar, food odors, right? Foods, the change in your diet, the foods you eat, become aware of what it feels like in your body. What is it doing to you? Is it still nourishing you? Does it serve your energy? Do you need to change your diet, right, in little doses? So certain foods that you've been eating might not satisfy you or give you that run through the day, sustain you, keep you energetic, keep you buoyant, keep you filled and full. So it's about your wellness. purging, elimination, nausea, dehydration, mental emotional breakdowns and imbalances are some of the symptoms that we will be going through. But again, do not discount everything as ascension symptoms. If you are heavily medicated, chronically diagnosed, of course, be cognizant of what your medication requirements are, what your body requirements are, and of course, be discernful of when you will need to hydrate more, or rest more, or sleep more, or of course, hunger becomes an addition to your day. Something you did not feel before is now prevalent in your day. You are also being asked to be conscious of your body weight. Some of us will increase our body weight as an expansion, which is building up a little bit of layers of fat to cushion our body, to create that comfort during the expansion, so not to burn ourselves out and not to short circuit. The body goes through an expansion of layers in which to allow the upgrade to be more calm and kind and comforting. And of course, when that takes place, then very quickly you will lose or shed those layers. Some of us may go through weight loss because you are purging layers of yourselves that no longer serve your growth, lifetimes of issues, emotional issues, your fears, etc. You will realize that automatically the layers that you have built up on, that have built up, will automatically shed itself. Be cognizant of joint pains, body pains, spasms, tingling, pulsation, hot, cold, difficulties, little things, right? It is time you are going through a period of healing, self-healing, divine healing. Also feeling spacey, neither here nor there. You want to withdraw, you perhaps feel withdrawn. You do not want to be part of the noise, right? You want to be alone. Feeling lonely for some of us, used to large crowds, and suddenly the absence of large crowds. What's happening? Spirit is moving you away from people, situations, energies that no longer vibrate, no longer sustain and support, no longer charm your personality, your energy. So when you feel spacey, it is time to ground your energy. It's time to feel one with yourself, one with nature, one with your higher self. It is also an important time of reminding yourself of attachments and detachments, your vulnerabilities. Perhaps you need assurance, reassurance, right? This particular transformation that you are going through can cause some of us to want to relocate, to migrate, to change our jobs, our social circles, our complete environment change, right? And know that in every lifetime you have undergone some kind of transformation of spiritual growth. And in a lot of the lifetimes that we have built up this resonance of accumulation of pooling our energy, we can very easily lose it by walking in the wrong direction. So every time we return to help ourselves, it feels a lot more difficult. So therefore, when you consciously on the journey become aware how important it is for you to remain on the journey, because you are going through an awakening. And of course, this particular time is in-depthly, increasingly sensitive. So how would you help yourself during the transition? Rest. Go slow. Extra sleep if you need to, but it's not an excuse for laziness. Time in nature. Creating space for yourself. Right? Healing space. Meditation. Colouring. Add colour into your life. Through the clothes that you wear, through the breath you intake, through the vibrations of inhalation of colour, through the colours that you actually surround your energy with. Colouring, right? I have spoken about creative expression. Do the things that bring you joy. What will bring you joy? A hobby. Crafting, journaling, writing, poetry, self-pampering, right? Yoga, meditation. Also engaging in charity. Animal projects. Loving your animals, getting closer to them. Finding yourself in nature more often. Walks on the beach, dips in the ocean. Enjoying the sunlight, standing in the rain, under the stars, enjoying the moonlight, and of course the starlight, stargazing. Grounding yourself is important. I have given grounding techniques and spoken about your Earth Star portal, your Earth Star chakra, and many more other little bits in previous videos. The projects that you have started, it is time to complete. And this is about the go slow. Be kind and loving to yourself. Utilizing crystals. Utilizing sound, music, dance, laughter. Being around children is incredibly uplifting and exhilarating. Your pets that will help you to ground, to be creative, to be softer and calmer, to forget your difficulties and challenge, will provide the necessary nurturing and comforting that you actually need, and pets are very healing. Lighting candles, creating the ambience, playing meditation music, incense, right? Fragrances, flowers, listening to a waterfall is all good to uplift your mood. What can you expect during this time of the shift? It can take up to a few days, a few weeks, or a few months. Listen to your inner voice. Going within is important at this time. Knowing that you will be in the flow of synchronicity. Numbers will speak to you, colors will speak to you, words will speak to you, music will speak to you, people saying things that you might at that time need to hear as a validation or confirmation. Being balanced and aligned and connected to increase your energy, right? Being authentic, natural, organic, real, and genuine. It is a time where you might experience or will experience improved awareness, empathy, telepathy, heightened intuition, activation of your psychic abilities. It is important to remain calm and relaxed, and of course, allow that to develop. Steer clear of conflict and arguments, judgment. Be open-minded, open-hearted. Allow compassion and understanding. Allow yourself to be more gentle and soft. Also know that tears will flow. It is a very emotional time for some of us. I find myself sobbing relentlessly for absolutely no reason. And I stop and think, what is wrong with me? I could look at my kitty or my dog or a beautiful butterfly and tears will flow. You're not going crazy. You're aligning with the divine spirit. And that is what unconditional love is about, is that you see and feel and know and appreciate everything for its beauty, its speciality, its divinity. Smile more and you will receive more smiles. Feel safe during this time and trust more. These are some of the things that will improve in your life. You will learn to love, you will learn to trust, you will learn to feel your way through life and not just talk your way, not just think your way, but feel your way. You will become more connected to nature and animals. Life will feel completely different because you are on a soul journey and it is beautiful. The little things will matter. The little things will become different. Invest in the right people, right? Add meaning to your life. And of course, your life will become more meaningful. You will take note of things you've not taken note of before, right? Your relationships will improve. The universe is stepping in to help you at this time. The universe is reminding you to let go of your fear, right? And of course, when you don't feel fear anymore, you will not feel loss of material aspects. You will also not feel the sad loss of a loved one. You will understand what death is, what the transition is. This is a time where your psychic abilities will develop, your sensitivity will develop and improve, and of course you will be undergoing downloads, upgrades during your sleep and of course during your wake state. Angelic beings can contact you. Divine beings, your ET friends. I've had a very recent experience last Saturday, just a few days ago, as I was going off into sleep, very much awake, right, seeing the veil thinning. I'm aware I'm on the bed, I'm aware that I'm swaying into sleep, and I was contacted by an ET. Very different to what impression I would have expected. This was a very looked very reptilian, but not the negative ones. You could call him, he was upright like a T-Rex. I didn't see any viciousness, any negativity. I was not, I would say startled, not that I jumped out of the bed or was afraid, I did feel that presence. He was standing in front of my bed, facing me, on his legs, very much like a humanoid, but had the face of a T-Rex. Very dark, blackish outline, but he was loving and gentle and calm, and it was beautiful. He placed his hand over my right eye because I was to my side, and of course touched me so gently. I did not feel the physical touch, but I felt the energetic presence of his touch, and immediately I was knocked out. I was in a deep sleep. I had gone into such a deep peace and calm that I don't remember anything thereafter. And usually I have just a few hours of sleep, but I slept an extra 2 to 3 hours. So clearly he had come to do some work, some blessing, and that was beautiful. I am yet to meet him again. So know that you are the universe, and you are not separate, you are not different, you are part of the greater whole. And the universe will send their representations because your soul is familiar with who they are and why they're here and how they can help you. Very recently, I saw the craft in the sky, the ships. I have seen them many times before. I have been on them out of body in my sleep state, dream state, and at times have come back with the knowledge and awareness, not too much of the details because they do like to keep a lot from us until it's ready to reveal a lot of that. So you could be seeing the craft, you could be contacted by ETs. Know that before you go to bed, ensure that you are requesting for divine intervention, divine protection, and of course for the loving ones to come. You could also come into cognizance of seeing the aura, the human aura, or aura around all living things. They are frequencies and vibrations, and of course are also ways of divine spirit communicating, where you could see orbs, bubbles of light, bouncing light, and that is one way of spirit communicating with us, of course, through these beautiful impressions of light and frequencies and colors and vibrations, sounds, and the orbs or circles of light. I would say to you, at this time, it's important to be strong, to be confident, and to know that you are chosen, and some of us have volunteered. Be assured that every stage and every level of your transmutation, from the dark night of the soul, which is not a singular experience, like I said, it can occur several times, repeating until the final clearing, cleansing, purification, that you are progressing at this time, that you are metamorphing into a beautiful, refined version of yourself, aligning with your purpose, your passions, on your path, your sojourn, gaining the wisdom and mastering your lessons, mastering yourself. I have always said, when someone asks me, who would you like to be? And my answer is, I would like to be a better version of who I was yesterday. My advice to you, beautiful hearts, brothers and sisters, this family, those that are awakening, it's nothing to fear. Do not feel I'll be going through all of this painstaking stages and phases in the upgrade. We must go through it. We are expanding and growing and ever evolving. We must let go of that which is no longer needed as part of ourselves. It's like shedding the layers, shedding your skin, right? The butterfly goes through it. Think of that beautiful metamorphic stage from the chrysalis into growing your wings, your angel wings. Be the trailblaze. Blaze your trail. You are the trailblazing earth angel. Right? On a runaway, you are a model of the divine starseed. You are switching your light codes on. And this is your new fashion, your new cloak, a new statement of who you are. Spiritually trending, shimmering wherever you go. Remind yourself that you are being attired and armored in this gorgeous, glittery, silky, light couture. Authentic and divine, beautiful, refined, embalmed, illuminated, graduating. And I trust and love and hope that I have brought you some support, understanding, awareness through your personal transformation and awakening. And of course will bring you much more messages in little doses for you to ingest, to digest, to assimilate and illuminate. And with that, togetherness in kindness, for our happiness in Earth's oneness, a cosmic wellness, divine foreverness. I love you, I bless you, I thank you. Till next.